Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, the Trespasser DLC on Nightmare. Last time we were digging through the Alluvians, doing crazy stuff, bad stuff, like, I can't even sum it all up. But right now we're in some elven ruins that were made by Fenrirel, and we're digging through an elven armory of freed slaves. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, here we go. The Golden Chalice. There was one of these in what's its place? In the Western Approach that you can find. It's a funny secret. I think I showed it off in my playthrough. Loot! That's just moonstone. Oh gods, they like destroyed all of my armor. Or guard, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, that's not very good. Okay, I need to do some damage to get some guard. Okay, I'm almost dead. I died. Completely dead. We need to get Rajshalan, so you can't do that. Assassins are bad. We don't like them. Blind bird's happening. Okay. You're gonna help us out for a second. Nope. You're gonna go die. Daddy die. Wait. Healing. 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 Okay. This is new music. This is interesting. Let me do the things. Okay. Jar of bees, a horrifying jar of bees. How delicious and nutritious. Shock trooper. What's he weak to? Also fire resistance, cold resistance, but electricity vulnerability. Oh, wait, I gotta get out. Okay, he's their two-hander. Yeah, they got rid of Spirit Blade's ridiculous guard break. It's no longer insane, basically. Oh. He's a big guy, it's fine. Finish him off. You see how that looks on Bull. We've written both Kunari and the Kunla and the Common Tongue. I've read your report. Station your people in the abandoned Almentars by the lake, at a short distance from its entrance to the mirror that connects to Hamsharal. We'll need the space to lodge our people after infiltration is complete.
This letter says the Kunari came to these ruins because the Alluvians connect to Halam Sharal.
So they're aiming for the Winter Palace.
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
This is crazy. They're acting like we're at war.
Are they?
I don't know, boss. I wish I did.
I know. However, what we do know is you've got this. Does more AoE damage. Doesn't have a rune, so... But its DPS is actually better by a lot. Doesn't have any bonus damage as demons. I lose armor vision, all that strength. Your first attack now leaps towards your target if you're between 6 and 12 meters away. I'm gonna give him that for the moment. I want to see what how that goes.
We have to warn people about the Kunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
Is this gonna pop us up back in the Winter Palace? Oh, no, we're back in a tower. Okay, I see where we are. Yeah. Yep, there's some Kunari just legit at war with us, and I'm sure okay, I think some lag screens again. Thought I fixed a while ago, but it's happening again. We're dropping frames. Well, it doesn't say we're dropping frames, but I can see in the recording that we are. Just really low FPS. It's fine otherwise, though.
Bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Kunari may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Liliana.
So once again.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
No.
We must ensure that the Kunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Can we use Kunari?
Could we use the Kunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Kunari are doing, and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
I should have finished this last episode. I was mistaken. Okay. What's up here? Oh, it's not up here, it's down here. Oh, that door that's unbarred, there's probably an Illuvian in there. Alright, so yeah, there's another Illuvian. I'm gonna go check on some things first. I'm gonna go make sure our potions are good, and see if anyone has anything more to say, like any additional conversations they've unlocked.
Everything going all right so far?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. We heard from Hawk.
Any word from Hawk?
I got a message from, well, best not to name an entire chain of smuggling syndicates in the Blight Company. Anyway, Weishaupt is apparently the special kind of mess that only appears when Hawk shows up. I'm not entirely sure how it'll all play out, but my money's on Hawk walking away from the Warden's fortress as it explodes.
Should we become Viscount?
I don't understand how you could just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about
headphones
the
seem to
empty
be
office
breaking.
when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
Club
I'm
day.
surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps
Sorry.
asking me for spoilers. for
I
my
think it's
next
actually.
book.
Let's deal with Bran.
So Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Provisional Viking.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee finally in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
We'll talk later.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
Does everyone have more conversation topics? Because I am more than okay with talking to everybody again. And wasting all of your time doing that.
Need me for anything?
Oh, this is what I wanted.
What do you think is going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always
Oh, he's
makes my head
jittering
spin.
bad.
The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
What is it like being
It's
a
better
warden?
now. That was bad.
Things are in upheaval. There have been heated arguments about the future of the Order. I wouldn't be surprised if we tore ourselves apart.
It's nice to have everyone back in the same place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? It's still a little awkward talking to Cassandra. But the commander appears to have forgiven me. Finally.
Good.
Until later.
Take care.
I guess let's go talk to Cole. About this relationship thingy. Maybe.
Her name is different now. Victoria. The old name slips away further each time. She's glad you're here. Your hand.
He doesn't have full
A
conversation.
heartbeat, not yours, hammering the beat of a song in its final verse. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna die.
He died in the darkness so a blue rose could bloom. The spirits have fled, flying, fluttering, fast to the farthest fade. They're afraid of the veil tearing again.
That's worrisome. Hey, Paul.
Wish I hadn't burned all my contacts with the Ben Hastrat. Be nice to have some idea what they're doing right now.
Yeah, but then you'd be on their side, Chief.
Yes, but I'd know things. I like knowing things.
Don't blame you.
The Chargers have been with the Inquisition for a while now. Is everyone still happy?
No complaints, Your Worship. The Inquisition's been good to us. We'd disband and join the Inquisition officially, but the Chief gets this sad dog look when we suggest it.
The loyalty is touching, Krem.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
I'm gonna say, why can't... you don't need to disband, like, the Chargers can be an official unit of the Inquisition. Like, the Inquisition's Chargers, led by the Iron Bull. Like, that's a thing I'm willing to do. I'm the Inquisitor. I can make this happen. This is my goddamn organization. Sorry, Cassandra. It's true.
How did Varric, of all people, become the Viscount of Kirkwall?
Mystery for the
Mystery
ages.
For the ages.
Chantry has changed.
So what do you think of the Chantry?
You ask me just to poke at me and see if I react, don't you? It is what it is. Most Holy's reforms are interesting, to say the least. I hope they last once Liliana is gone. Regardless of what I think, it could have been far worse.
It's true.
You and I both remember the dark times we faced. Sadly, others have far shorter memories.
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
Maybe they're right.
They might be right.
Do not say that near them unless you want to give them the scent of blood. Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
See you later.
Farewell.
Yeah, we're talking to everyone again. I'll go do potions now. That's what I was originally coming around to do, more or less. Just making sure everyone's got potions still. Click. Jump up to Josephine, and then Dorian, Vivienne, Colin. Oh, 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 oh. That's right. It's these things. I don't know where that is. But I'll just look everywhere. I do suppose. Further in there. Or we can wander around. Excuse me. Is any of this what I want? Nope.
Why not?
Josie.
I'm glad to see you safe after venturing into the crossroads. I do not have to tell you to be careful, my love, but... Tell me, these strange spaces past the Alluvians, are they safe to explore?
None of it's been as bad as the nightmare in the Fade. I can tell you that.
I will take your word for it. And yet, you've accomplished so much in the calm of these past years. I wish you did not have to imperil yourself for us. Again.
I won't take unnecessary risks. I have someone far too important to come back to.
And she will be happy for your return. Be safe, my lord. Please. I will do what I can here. Once the Canary are dealt with, brace yourself. The Council is just as relentless. Hello, my love.
Okay. That's all she has to say. What else is on my map? Josephine, Mangold, Ford, Sandra. Talmania, Varric, Dr. Colin, Dorian, Vivienne, and Liliana. Oh, okay. Is this... Are we good? We're traps? No, we're fine. Yeah. Something else to read.
Was there something you needed?
Liliana's back.
Have you had a chance to speak with Liliana? Away from work, I mean.
Some, yes. Liliana has kept in contact, unofficially of course, but it's good to see her again. Arguing with her in person is far more satisfying.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
All too well. I've already answered a half-dozen questions about my personal life. The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
Yeah, anything to report?
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here. Our every move is watched. Some things never change.
That one.
Is there any news from Ferelden? How's your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
Nice to go back.
Sometimes I miss the people I knew before Haven. We get so busy. It's easy for time to slip by.
Perhaps. I'm not sure I regret that. There's still some time before these years balance those best forgotten.
Yeah.
I should go.
Inquisitor?
Check the my journal. Wait, the codex, yes, the codex. Letters and notes. Not that. What do I want? Maps. Okay. I see what I'm looking for. It's right here. It's right. Okay, it's up there. I see. Let's talk to Vivian first.
Darling, what can I do for you?
Let's discuss the new Divine.
I wanted your opinion of how Divine Victoria is working out.
Liliana is managing to hold the Chantry together, just barely. Likely your influence.
I know, she hates
For the
Liliana
Circle
for,
of Magi.
as the,
If you call it the Circle while they're in earshot, you'll never hear the end of it, my dear. The College of Enchanters is a ridiculous mess, but it's still a useful institution for training mages.
Good.
We'll talk another time.
If you think it's a mess, it's probably accomplishing something interesting, even if you hate it. But training mages is one of the more important factors, so as long as they're doing that still.
Divine
good.
Victoria.
Please don't. It would be nice to just be Liliana again for a few days.
Of course, Mr.
As you command, most holy.
I mean, I had to. How are your nugs?
Tell me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes, a litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
News.
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
There is activity in the Tirashan. Strange elves, like those at the Temple of Mythal. No news of Solus, however.
Do you miss being our spy master?
I think I miss the people more than the work. Josie, Cullen, I didn't notice how much I liked having them near until they weren't. We're right, of course, but it's not the same.
True.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Okay. We have Dorian, and then I'll go get that, words. The Hala statuette. That's what I think is Hala statue. Dorian is up here, right? Or is he over there? He's over there. Or something. I think he's up here, actually. Okay, I know where that is. Look out below! Sup?
I can't believe it's been so long.
Around 2 years.
That's it? 2 years? Sweet merciful maker, it felt like 10.
That could have been all the wine. Only thing back home I really missed.
How are things with Bull?
Things are going well with the bull, I take it.
He's happy I've returned, if that's what you mean. Nearly crushed 3 of my ribs with that ridiculous hug.
You say that as if you didn't like it.
Such a great beast, he's a terrible sap. I want to talk about my feelings, Dorian.
You do like it.
Why, you? He'll over here. And then where will I be?
So you're an ambassador?
What is this ambassadorship about, exactly?
You tell me.
I didn't ask for it. One day I was minding my business in the capital, the next, here I am. I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart, so they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dredtevinter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
Interesting. Council.
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one. From the paintings of Liliana in that enormous room, you'd think she was pregnant. Could cause a delicious scandal. As for this whole Exalted Council business, well, I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right.
I know.
So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home. Twice. The father was only there once.
Mother was drunk both times. I also went to Carinus to see my good friend Maevaris. Then I settled some of Alexis's affairs. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, sorry about it. I mean, I kept him alive, so...
I look forward to it.
You know. That wasn't awful. Okay, I should cover everyone's conversations, roughly.
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
I'm good knowing all that stuff. I feel embarrassed saying this. I was thinking about writing a Dragon Age fanfiction, but once this was announced, I've been putting it off. Once this was announced, it was definitely like, I wanted to wait. That was a top hat. I think this is a schematic for a top hat. That might... I wanted to... I guess this is the first new schematic of the DLC. I'm looking for it. It would be up here if it was anything, right? Maybe it's a weapon. They have a lot of things now, by the way. There's just a lot of them. Encore the staff. That's... okay. That is not a unique staff model, though. I'm, like, positive that exists. That's just the apostate staff. But without any of, like, the greatness of that staff. Oh. On hit, chance to sing an offensive buff for allies within 8 meters. I feel like I need this. It's not gonna be as... now it won't be as good as my Larry and Few staff. Can I give it, like... can it still have an additional... yeah, I can. I can still have other abilities. Like, that's fine. That maxes out at 125. This is at 180. 188 with so 84 fire damage. And then this would be 77 fire damage. Two things. First of all, I remember Bull had a weapon that I wanted to fuck with. That new weapon, I want to give it something. Rune of some kind. So they have fire. And a lot of these Canary aren't weak to fire. Oh wait, there's one more thing. Modify armor. Sigil. 1% poison damage, 50% attack. Minus 50% attack. Some armor rating. No, I don't want to do that. It's like, what would that change this to, like... no. I don't know if you can remove those or if they're permanent or whatnot, so... I used the golden nug to update that staff I just got, because, yep. Okay. I'll go back to the store again, because... I wonder if there's more stuff in the store now. I doubt it, but... like another shop unlocked or something. What's this again? This is just, like, accessories and stuff, right? Yeah. This was definitely just this sword and nothing more. Chance to bind enemy with evil eye. I don't know what that even is. Okay. That's all she wrote. I need to go to sleep. Because it's late where I'm playing this right now. You guys will see this adventure continue next time. And I hope to see you then.